My name is Sean Betts. This is my week 8 assignment for SDI FTT 122 Intro to Ammunition and Basic Ballistics. So this week we got a 3-part assignment. Part 1 was I'm going to show you proof that I disassembled the remaining cartridges that SDI provided us, and I'm going to break them down and show you the scale measurements that I took for each of them, and I'm going to actually show you how I got the measurements. Part 2 of the assignment, I'm going to demonstrate the proper method of using the measurements that I got from the cartridges, and I'm going to show you how we'll look it up in the Cartridges of the World textbook, which is the reference textbook that was given to us by SDI. And I'm also going to show you, or give you a brief history, tell you a little bit about each of the cartridges based on the information that's in the Cartridges of the World textbook. Once again, that's the reference that we're using for this information that was provided to us from SDI. First cartridge, what is it? It's a 38 special. Next cartridge is going to be the 223. That cartridge was a 7mm. These are measurements for each of the cartridges that were broken down. 9mm, 223, 30, 7mm, and 38 special. So this is the Cartridges of the World. This is the reference book that was provided to us by SDI, and this is what we're going to use to basically use the measurements that I've taken from each of the cartridges that I broke down. And this one you got the 38 special. So using the bullet diameter, the neck diameter, the base diameter, rim thickness, rim diameter, and the overall length, that should be able to tell me exactly which cartridge this is based off of those measurements. If I didn't already know what the cartridge was, what caliber the cartridge was, I can use these measurements to narrow it down and give me basically the exact caliber that the cartridge is. So with this one 38 special, I'll go down and I'm gonna start with the bullet diameter. I'm gonna start my search there. So based off of the bullet diameter being 0.357, I'm gonna come down here to this column right here, bullet diameter, and I'm gonna look at the rounds that have a bullet diameter of 357. So I'm gonna start right here at 350 Legend, and it'll go all the way down to the 970 RM Mauser. So based off of that bullet diameter of 357, you see a few of these have 357. So now we go over to the neck diameter. We got 0.375. So none of them are 0.375, but that one is 357 Remington Maximum. I don't think it's that. We got 375, 378. That's close. 382 or 357. That's not close. So let's go to the next one. Go over. Let's look at the base diameter. Base diameter is 0.375. So let's see. Where's a 3 close to a 375 base diameter? 357 Remington Maximum again. All right. Let's go over to the rim thickness. 054. So that would be this column right here. 054. Bam. 054 rim thickness. Out of all of them, they got the 357 bullet diameter. this one has the 0.54 for the rim thickness. Yep, that's the only one. So let's do look at case length. Case length, overall length, we have 1.152 for the 38 special, so 1.16. That's fairly close. That is fairly close. And then for the rim diameter, we have 4.434, and right here we got 0.440. That's close too. So I would say that, based off of these measurements, and this right here, I would go with 38 special, which is what it is, 38 special. A little bit of history about each of these cartridges will be the 9mm was first introduced in 1902. It was first adapted by the German military. The 223 5.56 NATO was originally developed for the Armalite AR-15 rifle. The 5.56 case is similar in configuration to and interchangeable with the commercial 223 Remington. The 3030 has long been a standard American deer cartridge. It is to a large extent considered to be the most popular small bore sporting cartridge. 7mm Remington Magnum is a fine, long-range, big game cartridge. It was introduced by Remington in 1962. The 38 Special, this cartridge was developed by Smith & Wesson and introduced with its military and police model revolver in 1902. It is also known as the 38 Colt Special. So the importance of textbooks like Cartridges of the World and how it's useful to your everyday gunsmith is because it provides history of each and every cartridge that we have out here, and it also gives the gunsmith or anybody that was reading and trying to get some information about the cartridge, also gives you its intended use of that particular cartridge. All right.